Now Jackson on the move. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
16 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
3rd and 11.
13.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
White, Tony.
Stroud begins with a pass. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Seven-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with a man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
He changed it.
Jackson looking to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Quick throw taken in, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Jackson up top again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
It's 3rd and 4.
We changed it. Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Second down, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Jackson now. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that?
In motion now, it's Collins.
Why, Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Already.
They'll go again with Mitchell. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Now Stroud. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Timing and trust. critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third down and 9.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Moving to his right. That is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner.
In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. Tony.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
18. What's up?
To throw is Stroud. Out to his right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Report!
On third down, here's Ali.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll run for it. It's 4. He's going to have a Ravens first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. You've got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Ready? Let's go, let's go. 180.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he's in! Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Ravens.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Oh, ready? Robert. 18. That's right. Hey, uno. South.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go. 18. That's right. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Texans first down.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he can't hang on. Through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Over.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's a third down and 4.
Look hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Bateman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
38-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey, middle.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point is up and through, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
All right. Hey, no. Watch Tony.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the quick, right? Hey, no more. Hey, south. 19 Texas. Buggy.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is stretching it. It'll be a 68-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. To throw here on 1st down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
All right. 118. What's that?
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down. They'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away. They punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now Jackson, this a designed run. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. What a job there. Using his legs on the run. Pickup of 19, and that's a first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Throwing Jackson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Jackson now on 2nd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. That is fielded at the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will go all the way. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Houston. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Ali. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Another try with Ali. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Hey! Get on! Get on! Hey! Get on!
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Walloped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down for Houston.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
His pass complete to Jalen Noel.
Stroud's pass complete to Jalen Noel. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's Mitchell. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
All right. Tony.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that? Buggy.
Stroud. Flushed to his right. Off he goes.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Ready, set, come on.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
All right.
Stroud to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Dump this out wide to Abanaconda. And And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
At 18.
Throwing is Stroud. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Oh, my God.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Ali. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll run, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here is 1st and goal. They'll run here. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Side by Likely. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Big play coming up here. Tie game, 3rd and a couple. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21.
Texans 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Rock. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, south. Nike Texas. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Flush to his right. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Why Tony? Hey, no more. Let it. Bucky. Good.
To throw is Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now on second and long.
All right. Hey, south.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
19 seconds. Here we go. Hey, Uno. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. 11.
Back to throw, Stroud. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from